Hello, today I am going to show you how to color this beautiful perfume bottle and put in all the gems and all that good stuff. Now these kind of giant coloring pages are awesome because when it's already got like the back shading for you, so once you put the colors in, it becomes really cool. And I will have the picture available for download and if you want, but I'm just going to show you the technique basically on how to do the gems and stuff to make them look really vibrant and real. Alright, so let's get started. So I think what I'm going to do here is, let me get closer now to this, okay, so you can see what I'm going to do. And the first thing we want to do is the base of this bottle. So I am going to put this color in right here, which is PC 939, which is peach. PC 939 peach, okay? And then the other one I'm going to use is going to be PC 1092 for the shading. So let us begin. Now let's just start by, I can see here that it's got a little base here and it's got a shadow. So I'm going to come along here and I'm going to color this in with that peach color. And I want to get a really nice, I want the bottle to look really pretty. I love these little bottles, don't you? They're so cool. So I'm just going to shade it in like so. These are so fun to color in. I just love it. Of course, I drew it. It's going into my coloring book, but still. Okay, so what we're going to do is have that base come up like that. And then let's come over and around the tops and the sides. Well, I didn't really draw it. This is an actual real perfume bottle that I altered in Photoshop. And then I did the frame and all that stuff. Alright, so let's get that nice base going on that bottle. Alright, that's starting to come along. And then now let's do this side over here. I think that, once you start coloring like this, when it's got these, the base, all the shading in done already, it's kind of hard to go, I mean, it's not hard to go back the other way, it's just, this way is, that they just come out, your pictures come out so pretty when the base is already there, There's a lot of flower books that are like that too, that I've seen, and they're not just my perfume bottles, there's all different kinds, I think. Where the base is there, So, alright, so I got the nice base going. I wanted to get that a little bit rounder on the side here. Okay, that looks groovy. Now I want the highlight to be here in the middle, and I want some more darker over here. So let's put in some shading over here underneath this, and I'm using a nice light touch, no big thing, just a nice light touch. And I'm going to come in, and I'm going to come around, and come down the side, and I want that highlight in the middle, so we're going to keep that there. And we're going to come up here again. Okay. Alright. Now, alright. Now it looks pretty good, right? So now I think we're going to keep going here with this. You just got to kind of keep working it on this part to get the bottle right, because you want to start off light and then you can start going a little bit darker. You can always get darker, but it's hard to go lighter. there's also a technique that I use where I do use my eraser. I'll put it in and use my eraser, and then it'll give it a faint color. Maybe I'll show you that technique here right now, actually. Why don't I do that? I think I will. So let's just color in this whole bottle. That makes it really easy, right? Alright. Let's color the whole thing in. Okay. I go in different directions too, like some this way, because I don't want, you know, the lines to be, you know, where you see the direction of your pencil. Because as you can see, you don't see any of the lines, you know, the direction of, you know, instead of just going like this all the way, you know, then it'll look bad. So you just got to kind of vary the way you're doing it. You could do circles or whatever. Just don't make straight, stark lines, because then it won't look good. Alright, so now what we're going to do is let's take one of our my handy dandy eraser that I have here, and let's do the highlight with that, so I could show you what I mean by the eraser technique. Just put in a little highlight in here with that eraser. Just highlight it a little. Give it a little bit of glow to it. There we go, see? See that? Look at that, already looking good. Okay, now we are going to make this look fabulous though. We don't want it to be good, we want it fabulous. We want it frameable, right? We want to make it so good that we want to frame it and put it on the wall. Alright, now let's take that same color again that we've been using, and let's start putting in some depth now. Okay, put in a little bit of depth. Right. And we want that coming in, that coming around. It's so relaxing, isn't it? So relaxing. Alright. Now we're going to put some in here. Right. That's coming along, huh? Yeah, I should have some music on. Maybe I'll turn some on, huh? I'll have some little bit of music. Giving a little bit of music puts you in the mood. I think I'll put some music on and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm going to do here is let's take this white real quick, and I'm going to put some white in here. And now it's really coming along with the white, huh? See how that white could have blended it with a really light cream too, but I want it to look like it's a nice glass bottle, you know. I want that look. So I am going to just get that all glassy looking. Okay. Okay, now it's looking good. Okay, want to see so far? Let's go out a little. See See how that's coming along? You can see it. It's already looking like a pretty little bottle, but it still needs a lot of work. But that's what we do. We relax and we have fun and we just take our time and make it pretty. So now I'm going to just continue here by putting in the same, I'm using the same color now again. Just going a little bit, just getting, I want a little darker down here. And this is kind of where the shade is. I want the little shade. Okay. And we just come around. Alright, now it's starting to get there. You just got to work with it, that's all. It takes time and there's no rush, you know. You just take your time. And because you want it to look like real glass, you have to really work on it. So, okay. Alright, let's get over here on this side a little bit. Alright, now, what we're going to do now is get the other color. This is that PC 1092. This is Nectar. And let's put some of that in here. And that just, these two, if you use that, the one color that we just used, and then this is a good shading color for that. And this is also good for skin too, just so you know. It's a good combination for skin, I think. Depends on what kind of skin you're doing, but generally speaking. Okay, so now I'm just kind of refining it a little bit more now. Just wanted to, I just keep thinking pretty bottle, pretty bottle. Okay, by putting in that edge, it really makes it look good, didn't it? So now we'll come down here around like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way. So follow what I'm doing and just work with it. That's all you have to do. Just work with it and don't be in a rush. There's no reason to hurry. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, can you please like and subscribe to me? I will if you want to, because for me to keep doing this, YouTube, you have to have a lot of likes and subscribers. So please like and subscribe to me, okay? I'd really appreciate that. So, and plus, if you follow me, I could teach you more stuff, right? Alright, so there, that looks really nice. Okay, so the bottle's looking good. Now we got to do the inside of the bottle now. So let's take that the first color we used, which was that peach color, and let's put it now inside the jewels, where the jewels are. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be fun when we do the jewels. You're gonna freak out because it's really awesome. It comes out so pretty. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. Okay, and just do the insides of the bottle. We'll do this. We'll come back and do the shading later, or in a minute, you know, after we get all of this in. We're just gonna, if you want to go to my Etsy shop, you can download this coloring page for $2. If you want the coloring page, you know, But if not, I'm just trying to teach you the technique on how to do jewels and glass and stuff, which you can use in any coloring page, not just mine. I wanted to show you this technique anyway. I'm working on making a book, which is just going to be all of these pretty bottles. And some crowns. I'm going to have some crowns and jewels, and because that's kind of my thing. I like doing that. I color in all the coloring books. I do tutorials for, you know, different coloring books that are not mine. And I like it too, but I just like the gems. I don't know why. It's just kind of my thing. I guess it's just because it's so pretty, you know. And some of the jewels that I do, it's like, okay, can't afford to buy those, but they sure are fun to color and put it on my wall. I'm going to have some really awesome jewels in my book. Like jewelry that's like so cool. And jeweled animals I have too. So stay tuned. That's why I say like and subscribe to me. Okay, so now... Alright, what do you think of that so far? Now this base here is part of the bottle too, and so is this. So we got to get all the parts of the bottle that are there, right? Because we have to have them all filled in. Okay, now let's do, where else is some bottle? This part's a bottle, right? We got to get this in here. Okay, and that goes, that's not, because that looks like, oh yeah, it is, I guess. I'm going to fill that in, that's part of the bottle. And then in here is part of the bottle too. So, right, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to make this a little bit wider there. Okay. So now let's do, this part is part of the bottle also, but we want it lighter in here, so I'm going to do that same technique with the eraser. It's just easier. So I'm going to come around here. And what's great about this is right, like where it's shaded right here, it already adds a little bit of shading, you know, for you to help you to make it look better already without even putting the shading color in. Right? So I'm going to go a little darker here. Okay, and I'm going to go a little darker over here. Okay, I'm going to take that other color and put that here. And bring that around and get the side. Okay, now let's take the handy dandy eraser trick. This is my magic trick, right? Yeah, shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Okay. Alright, so I'm just very lightly doing that. Actually, I'm not pushing very hard at all. Just very lightly. I keep thinking about Jack in the Box. It's so bad for you, but my son is going to get me some, and I'm like, oh, because I don't eat that stuff often. So he's going to get me a sourdough Jack, and I keep thinking, oh, sourdough Jack. Sounds so good. It's bad to eat that though, all the time, but once in a while. All right, see, look at how pretty. You want to see? Let's go out a little bit. See, if you go out, you can start seeing it. See how pretty it's coming along? This will look really good in a frame. These are 8 by 8. This little square right here is 8 by 8, so it's not really big, which is great. All right, so let's go back. We'll continue on our shading here. So let's go and take this peach again, this darker peach, and now underneath these jewels here is where it's a little darker, because that's where the shade is, the shading is, because the jewels are there. So just put it right on the edge, just on the edge a little bit, and we're gonna get our blender pencil and use our blender pencil on the on there instead of the white, because the white will make it too light and take away the shade. We don't want that. Whenever you use it, the difference between shading with the white and shading with the blender pencil is that the white makes it look soft and really lightens it up, obviously, because it's white. But the blender pencil will make everything darker and blend everything in. So it all depends on what you want to do. I can also blend it with the cream color. You don't have to use white. You can, you know, use any color. I haven't tried. I haven't colored this one yet. This is my first time with you. I've never even practiced it. I'm just doing it right now. So I'm just filming it the very first time. I might not even keep this video. Maybe I'll have to make another one. I don't know how it's going to come out, but just in case it comes out good, I'm going to film it for y'all. Okay. That looks good. Let's go down in here, up here. Okay. Okay. And then we got to get some more shading in this area here. And then I'm going to put some shading under here. And now it's looking really good, right? Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is let's get the, what we need to do is let's take that same color that we have right here and let's shade this top part of this bottle. That's one more piece we need to do right here. So we're going to just shade it right across. Go right over that shading right there. That's what it's there for, to help. And now we've tinted it, basically. Which is fine. And then we're going to blend it in with our blender pencil. Okay, now let's take that darker color and we will put it in here. That shade was a kind of a guide for us to help us to color it better. Alrighty. Okay. I think we need a little bit more shade over here, huh? What do you think? A little bit. Up and around here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our blender pencil. Okay, so now let's take the blending pencil, and let's just blend this in here. I usually have my little brush to brush away the dust. I can't find it right now. Sorry about that. I was just trying to see if I had my little brush. It's like your regular little makeup brushes. That's what I use, but I can't find it right now. So, oh well, I'll continue. So let's take our blender pencil, and we're gonna come in here now with the blender pencil. piece progresses. Okay, so voila. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a gold. Okay, so I'm gonna get the colors together and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I think these are gonna be okay, these colors that I picked out. Like I say, I've never colored this one before, so I'm just kind of guessing. So the colors that we're gonna use here, let's put in this. This is PC 942, which is the yellow ochre. Yellow ochre? Yeah, yellow ochre. And I want this to be a greenish kind of a gold. So I'm gonna put the yellow right in here. Oh, you better fix my camera. Okay, I'm gonna put the yellow right in here. Okay, and just kind of base the whole color in there. So we're getting that gold look already. Your friends and family are going to freak out when they see your page all done up. They're going to say, wow, you did that? Yep, I did. Gold normally is hard to do, but when you're doing it with this kind of a coloring page, it becomes a lot more easier. Okay, now let's take this PC 1098, and this is artichoke. So I want to put some in here, maybe a little bit artichoke in here. Okay, and leave some highlight. And put some in here. Okay, I want it to be light. Let's put some down in here. Okay. And then let's maybe put some right over here too, where the other little shady part is. Just kind of follow where the shady part is on the picture, because the whole reason that I did it this way and created a piece this way was because that makes a really nice undertone. So in Photoshop, what I did is I went in there and I added the shades, so that when the picture would be colored in, it would come out like this. Okay, so now let's get, this is a little bit darker one. This is 1091, which is the green ochre, and I'm just going to put a little bit, just a little on the sides, maybe down in here, just to darken it a little bit. And then I want to go around the edge like this. That looks really good, huh? Okay, and then let's do the bottom right here too. With the darker, we want it to. Alright, and now that looks really pretty, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. And now let's take, I think I want to take this bright yellow, just your regular canary yellow, PC 916, and let's just brighten this up just a bit. I think it needed a little bit more brightening here. Okay, there. That's exactly the look I was going for. I'm just using this yellow as a blender. Okay, now let's take this dark umber, PC 947, and let's cover this with that dark umber. Okay, and then let's just, we can go around, I guess, in that little area here with that dark umber.